Oh no. Oh no. I can't believe this. She's right there at the cafe. And I don't even know how to say hi properly.
Jack, take a deep breath. What's happening exactly?
I was supposed to meet Harry for coffee, but I'm supposed to ask someone out, and now my brain is empty. Empty! I can feel my face turning red like a tomato. I can't even remember how to say, would you like to?
And you didn't practice at home, right?
Of course not. I thought I'd just wing it. But now, it's like my tongue is tied in knots, and there's people everywhere. Look, that guy just spilled his coffee on the floor, and I almost tripped over a chair.
Okay, slow down. Let's imagine the scene properly. You're outside the cafe, Harry is sitting at the table, and you want to invite him for coffee.
Yes, exactly. But I don't know how to start. Do I just walk up and say hi? Or do I say, do you want coffee? But he's already at a cafe. Oh, Luna, what if I say it wrong and he laughs at me?
That's why we're here, Jack. Today, we're going to talk about how to invite someone out in English, especially when you feel nervous.
Nervous? Me? That's an understatement. I feel like a cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Perfect image. So let's break it down. Asking someone out doesn't have to be scary. You just need a few simple phrases, some confidence, and a little bit of practice.
Simple phrases, confidence, little practice. I like the sound of that. But can I really do it without making a fool of myself?
Of course, Jack. Everyone feels nervous, even native speakers. The key is to plan your words, use phrases that are natural, and have a friendly tone.
Okay, friendly tone. Friendly tone. I can do friendly. But what about the exact words? I always mix up would you like to and do you want to. They sound so similar.
That's exactly what we'll cover in today's lesson. We'll look at the phrases, the vocabulary, and the little tricks that make you sound natural when inviting someone out.
Oh, wow. So by the end of this, I could actually walk up to Harry and say something like, hey, would you like to grab a coffee? And not trip over my words?
Yes, Jack. By the end, you'll be ready. You'll know the phrases, how to use them naturally, and even how to sound casual and confident.
Okay, Luna, let's do this. Let's turn this disaster into a coffee invitation success story.
That's the spirit. First, we'll start with some key vocabulary words you'll need for the conversation. Then, we'll practice the dialogue step by step.
All right, I hope I don't faint halfway through. But if I do, at least you'll catch me, right?
Of course, Jack. And I promise, by the end of today, you'll be the smoothest coffee inviter in town.
Smoothest. That's a high bar, Luna. Okay, I'm ready. Let's save my face and my dignity. Okay, Luna, I'm already scared of speaking to Harry. Are we really starting with vocabulary?
Yes, Jack. Vocabulary is your toolbox. If you know the right words, inviting someone out becomes much easier. Today, we'll focus on 3 important words and phrases: stammer, grab a coffee, and casual.
Stammer. Wait, that's like when I speak and my tongue gets all tangled, right?
Exactly. To stammer means to speak with pauses or repeated sounds, usually because you're nervous. For example, when Harry tries to ask someone out, he might stammer, I, I was wondering if maybe you'd like coffee?
Oh, wow. That's basically me every Monday morning when I try to talk to the teacher about homework. I go, I forgot the homework again?
Perfect. That's a real-life stammer.
So if I stammer, it's not the end of the world?
Not at all. Sometimes it even makes you sound human and approachable. People understand nerves.
Okay. Stammer. Got it. What's next?
The next phrase is grab a coffee. It's a casual way to invite someone to drink coffee, like saying, let's meet for coffee, but friendlier.
Oh, so instead of saying, would you like to meet for coffee? I can say, hey, want to grab a coffee? And it sounds cool.
Exactly. It's casual, relaxed, and natural. You could even say it for lunch or tea, but coffee works perfectly for this situation.
I can see it now. Hey, want to grab a coffee? And then spill it on myself before he even answers. Classic Jack move.
That's why we practice first. But it's good to use phrases that sound natural. Grab a coffee is friendly, not too formal, and perfect for beginners.
Okay. Stammer, grab a coffee, and the third word is?
The third word is casual. This is important because your invitation should feel relaxed, not stressful. When you invite someone out, you want it to feel easy, not like a big ceremony.
Casual, like wearing pajamas to a party?
Not exactly, Jack. More like using friendly language, smiling, and not overthinking it. For example, hey, do you want to grab a coffee sometime? Is casual. Would you do me the honor of joining me for a caffeinated beverage? Is not casual.
Oh, definitely not me. I'd look ridiculous in that one. I mean, who talks like that anyway?
Right. Keep it simple, keep it casual. That's the key.
Okay, stammer means nervous talking, grab a coffee is friendly, inviting, and casual is easygoing and simple. I can do that, I think.
Perfect. And here's a tip. You can combine all three. You might stammer a little, say grab a coffee, and keep it casual. It's natural and totally okay.
All right, let's test me. Clear throat, stammering. Hey, do you wanna grab a coffee sometime?
That's it. A little stammer is fine. You stayed casual and you used the right phrase.
Grinning, relieved. Wow, I did it. I feel like a real human.
That's exactly what we want, Jack. You're ready to see these words in action in a real conversation.
Oh, so this is like training wheels before the big jump.
Exactly. Next, we'll move to the core dialogue, where you actually try inviting someone out. This is where everything we practiced comes to life.
All right, training wheels, here I come. Let's see if I survive the coffee battlefield. Okay, here goes nothing. I can do this. Just say, hey, wanna grab a coffee? Simple, easy, casual.
That's right, Jack. Take a deep breath. Imagine Harry sitting at the table, smiling. You've got this.
Yeah, smile, easy, casual, easy.
Hey, Jack, you made it.
Hi, Harry. Um, do you wanna, grab a coffee sometime?
Wait, I'm sitting at a cafe, drinking coffee? Are you asking me to have coffee with me while I already have coffee?
Oh, no. I didn't mean, I just,
Jack, slow down. Keep it simple.
sorry. I mean, I see you're having coffee, and I thought maybe we could grab another cup together?
Oh, another cup. Got it. That's actually kind of funny. I thought you were confused about the first cup.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Another cup. Totally normal. Totally not awkward.
Don't find Jack. Keep it friendly.
Okay. So, do you, uh, wanna, grab a coffee this afternoon?
That sounds great. I'd love to.
Yes, I did it. I actually did it without tripping over my words completely.
Wait, do you usually talk like this when you're nervous?
Oh, well, maybe a little. I sometimes stammer, but I promise I'm not always this, chaotic.
Chaotic is fine. Makes you human.
Okay, I can live with human. That's much better than disaster.
See, you're fine, Jack. You just needed a little confidence.
Thanks. I couldn't have done it without your help. Seriously.
So, another coffee this afternoon?
Yes, let's grab another cup and maybe talk without me stammering too much.
Deal. I'll bring patience.
Good, I'll need it.
And you thought this was going to be impossible.
Yeah, impossible looked a lot scarier before, but now it's just fun.
I'm looking forward to it, Jack.
Me too, me too.
And that, Jack, is how you invite someone out successfully, even if you stammer a bit and make it awkward at first.
Awkward, yes, but human, yes, and coffee, definitely yes.
All right, Jack. Now that you've invited Harry successfully, let's break down the key phrases you used in that conversation. This will help our listeners learn and practice.
Oh boy, I feel like I just survived a war, and now I have to study the battlefield?
Think of it as a map. First, let's look at do you want to? You said, do you want to grab a coffee?
Wait, so why not would you like to? Aren't they the same?
Good question, Jack. Both are correct, but do you want to is more casual, more natural for friends. Would you like to is polite but slightly formal. For inviting someone your age or peers, do you want to works best.
Okay, casual is better. Got it. Can we have examples?
Sure, here are 3. Do you want to watch a movie tonight? Do you want to come to my birthday party? Do you want to try the new pizza place?
Number 3 is me all the time. Pizza first, confidence second.
That's fine, Jack. Next phrase is grab a coffee. You used it perfectly. It's casual and friendly.
But what if I say have coffee? Is that wrong?
Not wrong, just less natural. Grab a coffee is informal. Sounds like something friends say, and it's easy to use in everyday speech.
Okay, got it. Examples?
3 examples. Let's grab a coffee after work. Do you want to grab a coffee this weekend? We can grab a coffee and talk about your project.
Hey, I can already see myself using that without tripping over the words, maybe.
You will. Now the last key phrase is sometime. You said, do you want to grab a coffee sometime?
Why do I need some time? I thought we were talking about today.
Good question. Sometime makes the invitation casual. You're not pressuring the other person. You're saying, at some convenient time for you. It's friendly and polite.
Ah, so it's like, don't worry, you can say yes or no, and it's chill.
Exactly. Examples. Do you want to meet for lunch sometime? We should go for a walk sometime. Let's grab a coffee sometime this week.
Okay, do you want to grab a coffee sometime? 3 weapons in my English arsenal.
Perfect metaphor, Jack. And remember, stammering a little is fine. It's normal when you're nervous.
Wait, so if I say, do you want to grab coffee sometime? That's okay.
Absolutely. A little stammer makes you human. Just don't overthink it.
I guess my overthinking is what got me here in the first place.
True. But now, with the phrases, you have a clear plan. You know what to say, and you can sound natural.
Awesome! So next time I can actually talk without turning into a tomato-faced mess?
Yes, Jack. And remember, practice makes perfect. Use these phrases with friends or even by yourself to get confident.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's see if I survive another coffee mission, but this time with strategy.
That's the spirit, Jack. And in our next part, we'll focus on fluency and sounding natural so your words flow smoothly like a native speaker.
Yes, no more stammering disasters. Bring it on, Luna.
All right, Jack. Now that you know the phrases, it's time to sound natural when speaking. This is where fluency comes in.
Groaning. Fluency. That's my weak spot. I sound like a robot when I try to be smooth.
Not a robot, just a bit hesitant. We'll work on that. First, let's look at reductions. For example, instead of saying, do you want to, fully, native speakers often say, do you wanna?
Do you wanna? Like magic words?
Not magic, just faster, smoother speech. Listen, do you want to grab a coffee sometime?
Do you, wanna grab coffee sometime?
That's good, but try to link do you and wanna more naturally. Do you want to grab a coffee sometime?
S- do you wanna grab a coffee sometime?
Perfect. Much smoother.
Wow, it sounds kinda cool when I don't trip.
Next, let's talk about linking sounds. Words often connect. For example, want to becomes wanna, going to becomes gonna, and let me becomes lemme.
Eyes wide. Lemmy? Gonna? Wow, I feel like I'm learning secret code words.
Secret code for sounding natural. Let's practice. Let me grab a coffee.
Excited, trying. Lemmy, grab coffee?
Correcting gently. Almost. Link it smoothly. Lemma grab a coffee.
Repeating, faster. Lemma grab coffee.
Smiling. Excellent. That's native-like.
Proud. Wow, I'm like almost a real English speaker. Almost.
Teasing. Almost is enough for today. Next, let's practice idioms to sound even more natural. One common phrase when inviting someone casually is hang out. It's friendly and relaxed.
Tilting head. Hang out? Like hang out in the tree or?
Not quite. Hang out means spending time together casually. For example, do you want to hang out this weekend?
Excited. Oh, so I can say, do you want to hang out and grab a coffee? Smiling. Perfect. That combines reductions, linking, and an idiom all in one sentence. Trying, nervous. Do, do you want to hang out and grab coffee? Gently. Good attempt. Now, link it more. Do you want to hang out and grab a coffee? Repeating, laughing. Do you want to hang out and grab a coffee? Encouragingly. That's it. That's smooth and natural. Breathing, relieved. Wow, I didn't think I'd survive this part. I feel like I can actually talk now. Smiling. You're doing amazing, Jack. Remember, reductions, linking, and idioms are the key. Practice them daily, and you'll sound confident and natural. Grinning. Okay. Reductions, linking, idioms. Got it. I'm ready to invite someone out without sounding like a robot. Maybe even with style. Laughing softly. That's the spirit. And in the next part, we'll wrap everything up and give our listeners a fun question to practice in the comments. Rubbing hands together. Yes, wrap up time. I feel like a fluent, semi-cool human. Finally, smiling warmly. And that's it, Jack. Today we learned how to invite someone out in English, even if you feel nervous. Relaxed, grinning. Wow, I actually survived asking someone out. I didn't faint, spill coffee, or turn into a tomato much. Laughing softly. That's a huge achievement. Remember, we covered 3 main phrases. Do you want to? Grab a coffee, and sometime. Plus, we practiced sounding natural with reductions, linking, and idioms. Counting on fingers. Yup. Do you want to grab a coffee sometime? Let me grab a coffee. Do you want to hang out and grab a coffee? Oh, my brain feels like it's jogging. Encouragingly. That's okay. The key is practice. Use these phrases with friends or even practice by yourself. Repetition builds confidence. Rubbing chin, thoughtful. Practice. Maybe I'll try it on my cat first. He's a tough audience. Teasing. That's one way to start. Laughing. Okay, I have a question for our listeners. Luna, what should we ask them? Smiling. How about this? What's one casual phrase you use when inviting someone out in English or one you'd like to learn? Encourage them to leave it in the comments. Excited, pointing at imaginary audience. Yes! Comment below, guys! I want to see all your phrases. Maybe I'll steal some too. Giggling. And don't forget to practice the phrases we taught today. Even a little practice every day helps a lot. Pretending to bow. Thank you, Luna, for saving me from utter embarrassment. Again, smiling. Anytime, Jack. That's what I'm here for. Grinning. All right, everyone. That's it from me. I'm off to grab a coffee. With less stammering this time, hopefully. And if I spill it, well, at least I learned how to ask politely, laughing softly. Bye, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your phrases in the comments, waving energetically. Bye, and remember, stay human, stay casual, and never fear coffee invitations.